I think young Lil Nas X would be very proud of me. He'd be like, "Hey, I'm proud of you," and I'd say thanks. And then yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the end of the conversation. The title "Sun Goes Down" kind of comes from like the fact that a lot of these thoughts they would like manifest in the nighttime for me. Like, the day, like you're distracted by so many things that's going on. But in the nighttime, like a lot of things like really hit home. This is around the time I had just met Omer Fendi, who's like worked a lot on my album. He did Call Me By Your Name and a lot of other stuff. Uh, we were all like in this studio home, me, him, Daytrip, Roy Lenzo, and we were just spitballing ideas, and that one came up, and it felt like nostalgic for me, but I was like, okay, I want to make this song like a feel good song, but kind of like have like a dark piece to it, I guess. I've come to terms like with like trying to stop making everything a happy moment throughout my life and understand that we need that balance for growth of like these sad times and these happy times. All these experiences that I've like had or whatever, that I'm sure a lot of people can say, oh, that's me. I click onto that. I wanna run away, don't wanna lie, I don't want a life. Send me a gun, and I'll see the sun. I rather run away, don't wanna lie, I don't want a life. Send me a gun, and I'll see the sun. As a teenager, like I experienced a lot of things and seen a lot of things due to the internet and like my own at home life and whatnot. And I would have like a lot of these thoughts of like wanting to like leave, completely. And I like never shared that with anyone. It's kind of like, give me a way out and I'll be one with the universe kind of thing. We live in like sad times, especially where people are experiencing emotions with other people. Like, a lot of people like are suffering from depression, anxiety is really bad. And I feel like the internet has definitely made it worse. You need an instant ease from your life where you got plenty of every hurt and heartbreak. You just take it all to the face. I know that you want to cry, but it's much more to life than dying over your past mistakes and people who threw dirt on your name. Last year was a really big growth period for me. I figured it was definitely time to kind of get into these kind of stories because a lot of people are experiencing these things. A lot of people go through these, and I have a platform where a lot of those people look up to me. I feel like it would have been great for me to do that. And also for myself, it's like my own inner healing. I definitely wanted to find a great way of telling this story with also having a positive ending to it. So I was like, okay, let's take me from two different ages, me at two different times of my life, me right now, and me as a teenager, which are kind of like polar opposite mindsets that I had. Since 10, I've been feeling lonely. Had friends, but they was picking on me. I was thinking, why my lips so big? Was I too dark? Can they sense my fears? I guess like as a kid, I thought like those were thoughts that I definitely shouldn't be having. So I would never like discuss it with anyone. And like those feelings of like, my lips and my skin, like it came from the world. And like even within like the Black community, like those things were kind of like looked down upon. I guess like some of the fears were like doing anything like remotely feminine. I use school like being good at doing schoolwork and getting good grades. I use that as so this makes me good. This proves my worth. These gay thoughts would always haunt me. I pray God would take it from me. It's hard for you when you're fighting, and nobody knows it when you're silent. I will have like gay thoughts, like thinking about like other guys or whatever, like even like from a very young age, and like I would think like, okay, this is a test. God is testing me, and I have to pass this. I would like get up in the morning for school and I'd probably be the last one to leave out. So I'd like be listening to like gospel music and crying and hoping like magically everything's gonna go away. Honestly, I feel like if I weren't to start making music and build a life of my own, I don't know if I would have ever like found confidence in myself in other places, honestly. I'd be by the phone, standing Nicky morning into dawn. Only place I felt like I belonged. Strangers make you feel so loved, you know. I mean, I started liking Nicki like when I was like super young. When I like first heard like Your Love on the radio and stuff like that. I started like a Stan account like all the way back in like 2014ish or whatever. It was much more than just standing at that point because it became like a place where I can openly like express myself 100% fully, especially because people didn't know who I was, you know? It was quite a time in my life. It was a crazy amount of years. Yeah, like 6 years probably. I don't know, it was a long time. Me and Nikki once talked about the Stan account on Twitter, but that was all. She found out and we kind of like tweeted back to each other on Twitter. A lot of the fans like think that I was doing it because like I was against her, but it was like to protect myself from people knowing my sexuality or whatever because I didn't originally want to come out or anything. But yeah, we haven't really talked since. And I'm happy, by the way, that I made that jump, that leap of faith. I'm happy that it all worked out for me. I'm a man with fans so proud of me. Oh. The leap of faith is referring to my confidence to even go out and make music, honestly. And then everything that was surrounding it, like to keep pushing, like, even with all the thoughts people were throwing at me, to come out, to even, release Call Me By Your Name. Like it's everything. It's a continuous leap of faith, I guess. Self-belief has become like the most important part of my life. And just trusting that everything will fall into place no matter how it's looking and keeping going. Those are my main things. That's what I live by. I would not be here without those who continue to support me, even when I do like the most outlandish shit sometimes. It's like I wanna make you proud of me. I love you. Thank you for sticking by me.